we've probably got 10 new patients scheduled just from you every week. Let me tell you, I'm super excited for this year. If it keeps rolling like this, it's going to be the best year ever, honestly.
What's going on, everybody? Hayden here with my man, Dr. Andrew Morningstar. Andrew, thanks for being with us, my man.
You're welcome, man. No problem.
Cool. Okay, so real quick, look, just a little bit of background. If somebody's watching this, they're probably trying to vet out our program, what we do, are we legit, do we get results, that kind of stuff. And so, and maybe hopefully 5 minutes or less, I just want to sit down with one of my clients. I think you've been with us about 2 months, right, Andrew?
Yeah, right at 2 months, exactly.
Cool. So I think it's a pretty good time, a fair time to check in. If we can, I'll pass the mic over to you. Tell us a little bit about yourself.
Sure. Gosh, I'm here in Glen-Carbon, Illinois. Been in practice. This will be my 20th year in practice. So just a family wellness practice, do a little bit of everything, personal injury, see, babies to great grandparents, just see a little bit of everything here. So
Nice.
Been good.
I like it. Something for everybody. Is that the right term?
Yeah, for sure.
Cool. I like it. How'd you find out about our program?
Well, I'm involved with, I used to be Everest Coaching. Now it's Close for Chiros, which highly recommend those guys. Definitely changed my life, my practice. The leader there, Dr. 𝗖𝗛𝗥𝗢𝗣𝗥𝗔𝗖𝗧, was doing a little one-on-one seminar or something with you, or just kind of checking in, seeing how things are going. I believe you're doing the same program for him, and he really recommended you guys. And then I talked to another colleague of mine over in St. Louis who was doing it, and he was telling me the awesome results he's had. And so I just looked into you guys, and to be honest, this is something I've been looking for years. I've tried to do it myself. Very, very, little, I guess positive. I mean, it didn't work out. I crashed and burned pretty quick on it. Your program is freaking incredible. It really is. Absolutely. But yeah, so just through some colleagues of mine is how I found you.
Cool. Yeah, I appreciate that, man. And yeah, I highly recommend the guys at Close for Chiro too. Obviously, we're a little biased because not only do we work, with Dan and his individual practice, but we do the marketing for them as a whole. But I'll tell you, honestly, I've got nothing but good feedback, great feedback, almost from every single person that I've talked to. So, so that's cool. So you kind of just found out from this sphere of influence that you were connected to.
Yeah, absolutely.
And I know the assumptive answer to this, but if you just say it in your words, why did you end up committing? Why did you join?
Why did I join with you guys?
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I tell you what, I've been in practice for 20 years. I've done about every marketing thing that's out there, lots of screenings, lots of dinner talks, newspaper ads, just all kinds of stuff, Facebook stuff to AdWords to, Google SEO, everything that I've tried. And it pulls in a few here and there through the month. Sure it does. And obviously our patient base is our number one referral, like most practices.
Mm-hmm.
But I just knew that there's got to be a way to tap into more of the social media demographic out there to pull more people into the office without going out and doing a ton of dinner talks and screenings and stuff.
Mm-hmm.
I just burned out on that, to be honest. And so I've literally tried it, looked for years to be successful with that, to no avail. And so came across you guys, and it's been stellar. It's been really absolutely incredible. I think I've been with you guys for 2 months now. I think from the really kind of launched mid-November-ish through the end of the holidays. We've had just a ton of people opting in, and with the holidays, you're not going to get everybody to show up, but we've had, I know for sure for our stats, 18 new patients in about 6 weeks. And of the 18, I think we've converted 9 of them to care. And so, and the beginning of the year, we've already had 3 or 4 days in the office, and we've already got 20 opt-ins. So we got people that are wanting to come into the office. Now we've got, and a lot of them are scheduled. We've probably got 10 new patients scheduled just from you every week. It's been absolutely incredible.
I love it, man. I love to hear that. And so you said you closed maybe 8 or 9, and I'm just a numbers guy. I'm very analytical. Your case average, I forget, what's the case average again?
Like $2,400.
$2,400. If you do the math, I think we did it out before. 2,400 times 8. Let's just go on the low end, not to mention everyone else that you have in your calendar right now from the holidays that didn't show up and from early this month, because it hasn't been 2 full months yet. But that's $19,200, right?
Absolutely. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Pretty good.
Yeah. Let me tell you, I'm super excited for this year. If it keeps rolling like this, it's going to be the best year ever, honestly.
I love it, man. I love to hear that. I'm glad that hopefully we can be a big part of that. Last question for you. And by the way, thank you for taking the time, but do you have any,
Sure.
I guess, what's the right way to ask it? What are your plans for the future? I know you talked about, like when we were on this call previous, you talked about, look, you tried all these other sources, you tried newspaper, you don't want to do dinners anymore, so on and so forth. You want to grow, you want to have this year be better than last year. But what are your plans for the future?
Well, to continue to roll on like we're doing right now. I mean, yeah, my fingers are crossed that the bottom doesn't drop out for sure. But I can see there's just so many people out there on Facebook that our ads are coming through to them, and so it's just, and I totally understand it's a numbers game. So the more people we get in front of, the more opportunity people are going to opt in, and that's awesome. But but for the future, I mean, really, it's just there's all kinds of stuff from practice growth to I've been in practice 20 years, so I really don't have, I mean, I own my building. I don't have a lot of debt there, but I do have 3 daughters that are getting ready to graduate. And so I've got weddings to come up with money, and, so I just want to be, make sure everything's good and we're comfortable in the future for sure from a personal standpoint, yeah, I just want to continue to grow and I'm looking at potential then of opening a couple more offices around the area as well. So I'm excited for the future. Absolutely.
Cool, man. I love to hear that. I love to hear that. And would you recommend us to a colleague or a friend?
Oh my gosh. I mean, it's a no-brainer. I mean, I would, and I've told my buddies around here, and I think they've gotten through the holidays now, and now they're all like, hey, what are you doing for marketing? What are you doing? And I'm telling them, and they're like, so you should be getting calls from half a dozen guys here shortly, seriously. But absolutely, it's a no-brainer. It's a turnkey. You literally just pay a monthly fee to you, as you know. Our return on investment's been great. It's been great. So it's absolutely a no-brainer. Yeah.
Love to hear it. Love to hear that, Dr.
Sure.
Andrew. Appreciate you, man. Appreciate you for taking the time. Pleasure doing business with you. I look forward to a long future partnership. Sure. I like to call it together. Any closing notes, thoughts, remarks, anything you want to say? I think you've summed it up really well, but this will be your shot.
Well, I just say, if anybody's watching this video and they're on the fence, and let me say too that, I'm not getting paid for this. I'm not getting any discount fee for my review. I promise right hand to God, I'm not. This is absolutely something you gotta stop what you're doing, call Hayden, call PowerSURGE Marketing, talk to his team, get on board. From what I remember, there's no contract. It's just a month to month. If I don't like it, I'm out and I'm done, and we just stop it. Which right there speaks for itself. A lot of these practice management companies want to get you locked in for 12 months, and and there's a reason they do that, right? But my gosh, it's absolutely no brainer. I know I say it over and over, but it's just that good. It's been that great. It's New Year. I'm thrilled to death. I can't believe. If my computers were on, I'd show you all the new patients we have scheduled.
Right on, Dr. Andrew. Okay, man, I really appreciate you. I appreciate you for taking the time, and
you're welcome.
We'll chat soon, okay?
All right, buddy. Take care.
Take care. Bye-bye.